Meanwhile, in Angola, a building boom is visibly changing the skyline of Luanda, the capital city. But the benefits of foreign investment and development are slow to trickle down to the country's poor. VOA's Carolyn has more.
Construction cranes and building sites dominate Luanda's skyline. Signs of wealth are increasingly visible across the capital as high-rise apartments and luxury hotel chains multiply. But despite the money pouring into development projects in the capital, poorer neighborhoods have been slow to feel the benefits. More than 8 years since the end of the Civil War, millions of Angolans still live in shantytowns, and unemployment is about 50%. Those who still lack basics, such as running water, electricity, and proper drainage, blame the government. Nolito is a Luanda resident from one of the capital's poorer districts.
They don't do anything. Look at the conditions that we have. There is no work being done. It's more in their pockets and in other things. Nothing else.
Most residents are aware of their country's booming economy, but many who are struggling, like Garcia Moniz Manuel, want to see more of that wealth spread around.
The country is rich as people say, but we don't see it. We only see the city looking beautiful, but in this compound, nothing. Drainage, roads, everything is blocked. We cannot see anything at the moment.
A Cape Town specialist in the economics of post-conflict development in African countries, Leon Kukuk, agrees, but he says it's easy to forget how far the country has come since the peace agreement of 2002.
Many of the positive aspects of the economic growth, the expansion of the economy, the improvements in livelihoods, improvements in life expectancy, reduction in mortality rates, childhood mortality, and those sort of things seem to be ignored.
According to the United Nations, Angola has cut poverty rates in half in recent years, thanks to improvements in infrastructure and transport networks built by foreign investors interested in the country's oil. While Angola's oil wealth drives the country's progress, the government's dependence on foreign money has proved divisive. Critics of the government, like Luandan resident Mario Jose Pinto, say corruption is preventing the economic boom from being felt.
We don't see things with our eyes, but we listen. We hear that they are doing something and the country is being organized a little bit. This is what I know.
For resident Hueo Fernandez Kisanga, the government's control over the country's oil wealth is limiting its benefits.
About oil, I think it's putting the people down and not enriching them.
According to Kukuk, ensuring the benefits are spread around will also make improvements in civil society.
It's not very good economic thought to think that oil money would trickle down. Money doesn't necessarily trickle downwards. They can be demanded by an active civil society, which Angola does not yet have. An active and articulate civil society who can demand basic services, can demand education, and that is not happening. That's perhaps the biggest impediment.
Analysts like Leon Kukuk say that if Angola's development is a sign that the country is moving away from poverty and a troubled past, future generations will have to demand the benefits from the country's natural resources. Carolyn, VOA News.